importante de los otros candidatos para acercarse más a los padres y a la comunidad en general. So what this parent asked is, what would you specifically do as a candidate to not only advocate for parents and community, but to get closer to them and to really listen to them? So everybody's going to get 1 minute to answer that question. And we'll take a volunteer and we'll go with that rotation.
Ladies first.
Thank you, thank you.
Can you repeat that question one more time, please?
So what would you specifically do as a candidate to get closer to the parents and to community? Not to advocate for them, but to just be one of them.
Okay, well, of course you all know I'm a parent. So I'm already a parent. And right now I'm president of the PTSA at my school. I'm vice president of the English Learners Advisory Committee. I'm vice president of the school site council. And some other stuff, but I'm always with parents. I'm always with parents. I'm always helping parents. I'm always with parents and other people that have kids. So I can say I am one of the key candidates that are right now in the schools with kids, with parents, right now at this time. I'm with them all the time. From the hangouts to the meetings to, I'm right there with them. So most definitely, and I am a parent.
Thank you. La señora Walker dice que ella es una mamá de familia, so ya sirve en muchos de los concilios y no tiene dificultad acercándose a la comunidad porque ella ya funciona en esa forma. Ella es una madre de familia. I'm going to ask.
I was going to say some Spanish. Okay, all right. Okay.
I'm going to ask
okay, I was going to say Spanish.
that if you do speak Spanish, if you can address the candidates, the question was in Spanish, and so it would be good to hear an answer if you can address it. Correct.
Correct me if I don't, I'm not saying I'm expert in Spanish, but I do. So I just at least wanted to say, mi es padre en escuela, mucho, I'm trying to say I'm a parent in the school.
Una mamá de familia en la escuela.
Okay, so that didn't work. I tried that, so I hope that counts for something.
Thank you. Thank you.
Buenas noches y gracias por la pregunta. Yo fui madre de familia en este distrito, igual que muchos de ustedes. Durante mi trayectoria dentro de este distrito, yo he promovido la participación de padres a todos los niveles dentro del salón de clase, en los centros de padres y en la toma de decisiones. Y yo me comprometo a seguir esa trayectoria y escuchar sus deseos, porque yo tengo mis prioridades, pero sus prioridades son más importantes porque son sus hijos los que nosotros servimos y nos pagan a nosotros para servirlos, y yo seré una servidora pública para ustedes y para sus hijos.
Thank you. So the quick translation, you can give your translation.
I was a parent in LA Unified School District. I have a history of supporting parent involvement at all levels, in the classroom, in parent centers, and in the decision-making process. And I make a commitment to you to continue to support parents and their involvement at all levels, and to go out of my way to listen, because you have your children in our classrooms. We are here to serve you and your children. I have my priorities, but you have your priorities, and they are more important, and I will represent those.
Thank you.
Esta es una pregunta muy importante. Para las directivas de la mesa de, ¿cómo se dice?
Educación.
Es muy importante para las juntas a la comunidad, más juntas a la comunidad, y también escuchen de la voz de los padres y también la comunidad, a todos comunidad, no solo los padres, pero a todas personas a la distrito. Y una más cosa, es muy importante how do you say this? See ourselves.
De vernos.
Vernos contigo en la lucha, to be in the struggle together. That's what I want to say.
You can translate your statement.
La juntas en la lucha. So I think it's really important as a board member to understand that it's not, the way the board is set up now is like, they want people to come to them when they have their meetings, right? And we want to turn that around, and we want to be able to go out in the community and hear the voice of the community, you know? And it's not just parents. I think sometimes we fetishize just parents have a stake in schools, so that's all we'll talk about. The entire community has a stake in the schools. And we need to listen. I'm a community member. I don't have a child. My wife goes to adult school, but that's not the same as having a child in the district. But I fight for education issues because I believe public education is something that's important, you know? And that's what we need to do as board members. We need to be in the struggle together and fight for what's right.
Thank you.
Como maestro, soy uno de los primeros en pedir ayuda a los padres. Todo el tiempo estamos pidiéndole a los papás que se involucren en las escuelas, sobre todo en las preparatorias. La participación es mínima. Una de las cosas que quiero hacer es que crear las escuelas con los centros comunitarios, donde los padres estén las 24 horas ahí, crear oportunidades donde ellos puedan ir a buscar si necesitan ayuda con inmigración, si necesitan ayuda con empleo, si necesitan ayuda para casas, crear esos centros comunitarios que van a hacer que los papás se encuentren ahí todo el tiempo participando con los estudiantes. Si tenemos que hacer clases para padres, que ellos puedan tomar esas clases en esos centros comerciales. Tenemos que hablar con la comunidad. Hay muchas comunidades, muchos miembros de la comunidad y asociaciones que quieren estar en las escuelas, mas sin embargo no las dejamos. Tenemos los lugares, hay que aprovechar esa oportunidad para poder crearlo. One of the things that I wanted to do is to create community-based organizations inside our schools. They need to be the center of the community where we can provide support for the parents, regardless of what their needs are, like health, immigration, unemployment, housing, where they can go and be there for 24 hours. I mean, we can do that. I mean, we have the installations already, we have the buildings, so we need to partnership with the organizations and the community to bring the resources.
Thank you.
When I go to the school board meetings and I see the parents come up in public comment and speak, often the parents that don't speak English and the ones that require translation or struggle with the language, they are the most eloquent voices in the room. And it breaks my heart when I see the school board members sitting there ignoring them, answering their emails, shopping online. I will put an end to that, and sitting on that horseshoe, I will call the other board members when I see them doing that. Because those people who take time out of their day to go down to that building and speak the truth to power are the voice of the people. And that is the critical piece. And the other piece, I'm going to throw this out there, I would like to see, as is done in San Francisco and done in Baltimore, that parents with children in the schools have the ability to vote in school board elections.
Thank you. And just a traducir la respuesta del señor Fulton, él dice que muchas veces en el distrito escolar lo que él ha observado cuando los padres se están tratando de comunicar con los miembros de la mesa directiva es que usualmente ellos están en las computadoras, están viendo sus emails, están haciendo shopping online y no le están poniendo atención a este padre de familia que está enfrente de ellos, que tomó el tiempo de venir a la junta y platicar con ellos de cualquier tipo de tema que tengan. So, él promete a los padres que están aquí ahora de llamar atención a ese tipo de cosas en la mesa directiva.
Yo he tenido la oportunidad de trabajar en un modelo cercano a lo que habló el señor Díaz. La última escuela donde yo trabajé, tuvimos el orgullo, yo quiero decir, de trabajar con una organización que se llama Barrio Action. Y allí nosotros pudimos ver los padres que venían a las clases de inglés, a las clases de computadoras, no nomás nosotros les enseñábamos sus materias, sino ellos también tenían acceso a los trabajadores sociales para diferentes cosas, para trabajar con inmigración, para trabajar con diferentes temas de sus hogares, de diferentes entrenamientos que ellos necesitaban. Y yo creo que nosotros haciendo eso, establecimos un plan donde los papás venían a un centro donde también podían recibir
ayuda para sus niños, para ellos y para toda su familia. Y creo si podemos seguir un modelo así, podemos integrar más a los papás en las escuelas.
You can do your 10
So I just wanted to say that I had the wonderful opportunity of working with an organization here in El Sereno called Barrio Action. And at Barrio Action, we were able to establish a model where we had adult school classes where we helped parents. But in addition to that, they were able to see social workers, they were able to deal with immigration issues, they were able to deal with lots of different therapies, anything that they needed to help have a family that was self-sustaining. So I think if we could duplicate that model in other areas, that would be really important, and that would help the parents feel a part of the school and also empower them to be more successful parents and have their kids be more successful.